Hi Epic footballers, grand finals on this weekend as you all know. It'd be great for you to all get down and see your teammates in the club perform on grand final day. As you know, it's been a long season and lots of people probably have some injuries. We're really lucky and we've been a very successful club this year. We've got 14 teams in grand finals this weekend. And I brought down the team from Carlingford Active to help us out a little bit and give us a little bit of advice about how to maybe manage any of those injuries that we've got leading into summer soccer or other activities that you might have. So team, tell us a little bit about when it might be a good time to come and see the physio.
Good question, really good question. Let's take it for the simple ankle sprain that we see a lot of, particularly a lot this time of the year, changes in ground, all the rain, some people not synthetic pitch of course. But the thing is, if you're thinking you need to see a physio, you probably should have already seen a physio. In the context of an ankle sprain, no ankle sprain is simple. So the quicker you get seen to, the quicker you get back on the pitch, the quicker you're playing and doing all the things you love. So don't be afraid to just reach out and even give us a call to see if you should actually see us. But the answer is probably yes.
Awesome. And Carlingford Active, whereabouts are you guys located?
Yeah, we're located on 733 Pennant Hills Road, so right on the corner of Pennant Hills Road and Alamein Avenue. You've probably driven past us 100 times, but sometimes we're all in our way getting from A to B. That's
Awesome. And tell us, do we need a doctor's certificate to come and see you guys? Do we need a referral?
No, you can actually just book yourself in to see a physiotherapist. You don't need a doctor's referral. Literally, you can find us online. Go to our website, carlingfordactivehealth.com.au, and book online, or give us a call, 9873 2770.
We're super lucky to have awesome sponsors like you guys that support our club. It's part of the reason that we're so successful. We've got 14 teams in the grand final this weekend. Tell us, have you got any advice that you can give us to be prepared for the off-season, for summer soccer, all those sorts of things?
Yeah, look, I would say big things is to not stop what you're doing, and like check in with your physios and things along those lines as well. I mean, Lauren mentioned there's no better time to see a physio than when you're already thinking about it, but I would say don't be afraid, we're not going to take you off the field. So the biggest thing that you want to be aware of is that the more that you do, the better you are going to be. So if you don't use it, you lose it. So keep up with a routine of some good aerobic fitness and get some good strengthening in for your injury resilience to make sure that as you step foot onto the pitch, you are avoiding any further injuries that might occur.
I think that's really good advice. And so that sort of leads me into, if you're someone who's thinking about coming back from, maybe a bit of a layoff, maybe you're an older person, coming down to play maybe walking soccer or summer soccer for the first time in a while, what kind of advice have you got for those guys?
Yeah, so certainly first make sure that, stay active. So we want to make sure that we come in first, we're going to do a little bit of assessment, and then obviously we're going to look at your strength, look a little bit more your range of motion here, and sort of like getting you back and give you some exercises for it to do, and then get you back on the field ASAP.
I think doing those exercises beforehand is a big deal. I came back myself to play for Epic Football Club about 3 years ago, playing over 45 soccer, and it was a bit of a journey, and maybe I could have done with some Carlingford Active help, I think. Yeah,
Did you potentially pull a calf along the way?
I did.
Yes,
that is the most common.
That's the most common over 45's injury, a calf.
Popped the calf muscle,
correct.
Tweaked the hamstring, a few other bits and pieces, but it's all good now.
The good thing is there is actually a lot of stuff you can do no matter what your age. As we're saying, if you don't use it, you lose it. There is a few key little prevention programs that can be done that do not take much work at all. They could have stopped that calf popping in the first place.
Yeah, it's great advice. So I've got another question here for you guys. My kid has severs and he's pain. What can I do for them? Yeah.
Yeah, so severs is obviously it's a self-limiting condition. So what we're trying to do as physio at Carlingford Active Health here, so we want to keep you active. So we're trying to keep you on the field as much as possible, but it's more about the relative rest rather than sort of absolute rest here. So we're gonna, obviously when you come in, we're gonna look at your, again, like strength, range of motion, even we might look at your shoes as well too, because sometimes shoes might play a factor in terms of the to the condition as well.
Awesome. I think that's really great, and thank you so much for coming along here today and doing this little segment for us. So for members of the club to come down and see you guys, if they let you know that they're a member, is there any special offer that you give them?
Absolutely. Part of our sponsorship we do for Epping FC players, managers, coaches as well, is we will give you 50% off your initial consultation. So we do need to know that you are a active playing member, coach or manager of the team. The other part of it is a lot of people aren't aware, if you get injured in playing training or playing games, you actually qualify for something called sports insurance. So we can fill in those sports insurance paperwork for you, which essentially means any gaps you may actually have to pay, the sports insurance will cover.
Awesome.
So that's another thing. So there's no time like the present. Get things looked at.
Absolutely. Some really awesome advice. Thank you so much, team from Carlingford Active. It's been absolutely fantastic to have you here today. And good luck to all the Epping football teams on the weekend. Go Epping.